Yeah.
Ciao, everybody, and welcome to the Bianconerizonechannel live show. Today is Tuesday, October 19th, 2021. This is the match day preview show between Juventus and Zenit in the Champions League. It's match day 3. With me, Julian Gennari, today is Alejandro Fonsolo. What's up, buddy?
I'm good.
You're good? Are you good or are you frustrated?
No. Yeah. It didn't work, so.
Yeah. So first, before we start the preview show, we would like to thank and congratulate Davide Fufaro for joining the Bianconerizonechannel members lounge. Good for him. And then now Alejandro's going to explain it a little bit more.
No, I'm just gonna show it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna show the chat.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah.
So as you can see on the screen right now, we have the conversation in our Discord channel between all of our members and obviously the Bianconerizonechannel main admin, which is Ale. So we have some good chats going on. It's more than just strictly football stuff. It's also about life and how you became a fan. So it's good. Get involved. You can already see people already in there getting involved. We got Sani and we got Davide. Obviously Justin, myself, and Alejandro. So it's good. So now, let's get right into the match day, the pre-match press conference from Allegri and Szczesny today. Did you think, or did you figure out anything that stood out to you from their press conference?
So, I've put up the main quotes, like basically the most important things.
Yep. So, you want me to read it off? I'll read it off.
Yeah, you can read them out.
So, we've done nothing so far this season. This is Max Allegri talking right at the beginning, and he's talking about how we've been unbeaten for 7 matches in a row. And obviously, the journalist asked, "How do you think you're doing?" He says, "We've done nothing so far this year. It's not the turning point of the season. We needed results. The performance has improved as our approach also improved in the last meters. Maybe, yeah. Let's not get carried away by by enthusiasm. We haven't done anything yet. Seasons are decided in March." And he's notorious for saying that. That is his quote. No one can take it away from him. He doesn't care what happens until March.
You should wear a Let's Wait Till March shirt. Basically.
Yeah, that's it.
That's his quote.
That's exactly it.
So yeah. No,
yeah. So
but he's
yeah,
right,
going off on that, he is exactly right. So go ahead.
We've done nothing. Okay, we have won a few games.
Yep.
It looks great because we lost at the beginning. So basically we have done nothing because we're playing catch up.
Yep.
We need to basically catch up everybody. So yeah, we've done nothing. It's just October. We have won nothing.
It's a straightforward quote. It seems like a big deal, but it's just a straightforward quote. He's exactly right, and we know this, so it's nothing new. Nothing new to us, or even Juventus fans, for that matter. Now, moving on further into his press conference, do you have any other quotes?
Yeah. Well,
yeah. So if we go to the next one,
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can read them off. It's about defending, basically, because I saw people going mad about it.
Yeah. So the team likes to defend again. So obviously at the beginning of the year and the 3-2 games, the other 3-2 game, we were leaking goals left, right, and center. So now, responding to that, Allegri went on to say, now the team also likes to defend, and that's a good thing. Football is about defending when you don't have the ball and attacking when you do. He sounds like a prophet there. We have to improve both. We're working every day, and our condition has improved. A lot of coach speak, but he's right. It was so bad at the beginning that you dropped 4 games in a row, or you were winless in 4 games. So you're playing catch up, like you said, and they are slowly improving, which is what he said.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not saying we're all about defending, because I think people think that he said that. He's just saying we're solid again. Like, everybody knows how to do a job.
Yeah.
Everybody, it's not like I'm gonna say something, but it's not a dig, but like Ronaldo, he scores goals. That's that's his thing, but he doesn't track back like at all. And you need to track back in football, especially today.
Yep.
Like Mo Salah tracks back, and he scores
Did
goals.
you see Bobby Firmino today?
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Bobby Firmino was excellent defensively.
I'm not expecting that from Ronaldo or
Yeah.
Chiesa or Dybala, not to that extent, but you need to defend. Like, if you don't have the ball, you cannot stay up top. Like PSG is doing at the moment. Like, they concede a lot of goals because they play like 5-6 attackers. So the balance of the team is important.
Yep, definitely. And everyone's buying in at this moment. Like even the fringe players, they're all what's that new it's from TikTok. They understood the assignment or whatever. I don't know what that meme is right now. North Americans, you might know. But yeah, they understood the assignment, and everyone understands what they're doing right now, and you can see it on the field right now.
Yeah.
So it's good. So we can move on to the next one if you have it.
Yeah, the next one is basically about Zenit. So
yeah, perfect.
It's a bit, I would say, generic.
Yeah. I didn't like what he said about Zenit. It was really boring. Like it almost seemed like he didn't do his homework on him.
Yeah.
So it's about Zenit. It is more coach speak, but we need to play a perfect game tomorrow. So he always says that. Zenit has important technical values. They have two center forwards with different characteristics. One of them is very tall. That's Artem Zuba.
Yeah.
And has a great header. The other is technical. That's Sardar Osman or Osmoon. Sorry. No. We need to play a good game to come away with a positive result. The next step, ambition must be at its highest. Tomorrow we have to get points in Russia to put ourselves in a position to get through the next round or to the knockout phase.
But yeah, that's it. Like if you win, you're in it. Like
pretty much, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You got 9 points after 3 games. You only need. I think you need double-digit points to get through, and after 3 games, you have 9 points. You're going to get another point. Yeah,
you have Malmo, you have Chelsea on the last day. So
yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
We have Malmo at home as well, right?
Yeah, and Zenit at home.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So
like, I'm not saying it's an easy game, but I mean, it will be more difficult than Malmo away.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, we should win that game. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna basically roll them over like 3-0 or something like that. But we should win that game quite easy. Not like never having the feeling you're gonna lose it or something like that.
Yeah. So Davide says 10 points mathematically gets you through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it usually does anyway. So
yeah, because if you win, you have 9 points. Zenit has 3. So with 3 games left, if you basically tie Zenit at home, you have 10. They have 4. They cannot catch you. Like you won and
correct.
But yeah, I mean you cannot lose tomorrow. So
yeah, that's the bottom line. Just don't lose.
I mean, I think you need to win. Like the qualities are there for you to win, but just not lose. Like.
Yep. You got any other quotes or no? Do you have any tech quotes?
Yeah, one.
Yep. Okay, we'll move on to.
I know. The quote you want to talk about it's not in there.
Oh, okay.
The one where he said I was not rubbish, but
yeah.
I mean, it sounded weird.
That's fine.
It sounded weird in English. Like in Italian, he was saying like, it's not like I forgot how to do my job in those periods. It was just a bad period. Like, and now I'm doing great, and that doesn't make me a world beater. It's like it was just a bad moment. That's what he was trying to say.
Okay. So this is one of the main quotes from Tech in the press conference. Back to being a hard team to beat. We know that. Have we become a 1-0 team? Compliments to the coach, of course. Tomorrow we must play the same spirit with which we have played the last few games. What didn't work at the start of the season, the mental aspect. And that's what we touched on a lot. Yeah. That's what you and I always commented on. They're just mentally weak at the moment. Mental errors are costing the team. And it's not it wasn't a structural thing. No. It was a mental thing. Yeah. The hunger for defending, the desire to sacrifice. This is a strong team. And he's absolutely right. If everyone focuses on continuing the strong defensive structure, along with eliminating mental mistakes, they're very hard to beat.
Yeah.
And we've seen that.
Yeah. Like, I don't think we have the best team like in Europe,
No.
not even close. But we've seen that against Chelsea. Like, if everybody does a job, we can grind out results. Like, we're not giving away many chances at the moment. Also, it's not like at the start of the season where even then we're not giving away many chances, but every chance was a goal. Like, so we improved that. And if you don't concede, Allegri can win games.
Lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will find a way.
That's the bottom line. If you get clean sheets, you're not losing, and I think that's an Italian mentality. But that's math, and that's exactly right.
Yeah.
So there's pretty much what happened in the press conference. The main things that we took from the press conference. It was strange to see Szczesny there doing the press conference, and not like a Bonucci, not like a.
He switches it up.
Yeah.
Bonucci was the first game, and Chiellini was the
second game.
Second game, and he didn't play.
Yeah.
But
it is rewarding, I guess, because they could have got someone else, but it is rewarding for Szczesny to be up there, so it's good.
Yeah.
Marino, we'll get into all that stuff later, but first we could talk about. Do you want to talk about Zenit first?
Yeah. So I've watched them. I would say 50 minutes against Malmo, because I was not home in time. They pressed high, great intensity, physical. Like, you need to be on that game, because Malmo was not on it. Like, they got bullied like from start to finish. But then again, it was Malmo. Like, can you bring that same intensity against us? Maybe for let's say 20 minutes or something like that, and then it will drop automatically. So I think they will press us. So we need to,
at the beginning of the game.
Yeah. So we just need to be ourselves, like our last few weeks selves, basically. Just stay calm, just keep control, and I think we will fine. Like, the only thing that will scare me is giving away set pieces, because I forgot the name.
Is it Zuba? I don't think he's starting.
I mean, he's not starting.
No, I don't think he's starting. Well, the report I have in front of me is he's not starting.
Too bad, because he cannot run. Like,
yeah.
But he's very dangerous on set pieces.
Yeah.
And we are not good on set pieces, so especially corners. Like, we improved, but still, it doesn't look like kosher every time. But if you control that game the first 20 minutes, I think we will be fine.
Yep.
Because
the crowd, their crowd in their arena is raucous as well. It's like you saw the World Cup games, and you saw the Euro Cup when they hosted a couple games in Russia.
Yep.
They're nuts, and they'll be nuts tomorrow.
Yeah, but also, they're not the same Zenit from when they had Witsel or Hulk or.
Oh yeah, of course.
So it's not that same Zenit anymore, but they're still a decent team. Like, they're still a Champions League team every season, basically. So.
And they got some Brazilian ballers. They have some.
Yeah. But I mean, like, they lost the last two games, so.
Yeah,
they lost this weekend against a team that was sitting.
13.
No.
Oh, they went to 13th after the win.
Yeah, they had 9 points, so they won. They had 12, so they were just in a regular relegation zone. So I don't know. Maybe they're not on it at the moment, which is good for us.
Yeah. So they lost to Arsenal Tula.
Yeah.
Past weekend, and then they lost the week before to Sochi, which are even worse.
Yeah, that was before the international break. No. Yeah.
Yeah. So they've lost 2 in a row. The probable lineup tomorrow is. I'll just read the names. I'll try my best to read the names out. The goalie is Stanislav Kritzuk. From his ratings aren't very good this year. Right back, they're playing in a 5-4-1 apparently, so that's strange.
Yeah.
They got Alexei Serturman as a right back. Wilmar Barrios as a center back. He's actually not bad. He plays for Colombia, so Cuadrado knows him obviously. They got Dejan Lovren. Everyone knows that guy. Another center back is Dmitry Jitsyakov. Oh my God. Chistiakov. Then they got Douglas Santos as a left back, so that's part of the Brazilian contingent. Then they got Malcolm. Everyone knows Malcolm from when he went to Barcelona and then got sold after the first year. Apparently he's doing well out there. Claudinho, 2 center midfielders in Wendell and Daler Kutsayev. And then they're starting apparently Sardar Azmoun and not Zuba.
Okay. I mean,
so
yeah, I don't know. Like
apparently Sardar Azmoun is quite technical and he's very good.
I mean, I've not watched that much, so I don't know. Like David says, Zenit still sits top of the league. Yeah, that's why I said we need to respect them. Like you cannot take it lightly. Like, but even then, I mean, you should have enough. Like Spartak Moscow, we're sitting top when we beat them.
Yeah.
Okay, we beat them in the last minute, but we beat them. Like, and I think that Spartak Moscow team was better than this Zenit team, in my opinion.
No, Lokomotiv.
Lokomotiv. I keep switching out. I think that they were better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But again, yeah, you need to respect them. But at the end of the day, I mean, you cannot lose that game. Like,
no.
It will be,
and that's what we're stressing here. Like the bottom line is, we shouldn't lose the game, but we're still a quite unpredictable team at the moment.
Yeah.
Like you don't know what you're going to get every night. You don't know what you're going to get out of Chiesa every game. You don't know what you're going to get out of a lot like Cuadrado every game. There's still a lot of inconsistencies, and different players show up and win them games. So it might be like that tomorrow. In terms of how they're setting up in a 5-4-1, I don't know if it's actually going to be that.
I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest.
But Zenit, Malcolm does still play there. He will be starting on right wing, and he's doing really well there. So in a 5-4-1, I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know how we're going to approach a 5-4-1.
Just be patient.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said, don't make a mistake and just be patient. I think that goal will come at some point. Yeah.
And I think at the beginning of the game, those wing backs, will push higher.
And also not forget, like Chelsea, I don't want to say they struggled at home against Zenit, but it was not easy to break them down. Like they scored in like 75 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I mean, they should have scored earlier, but still, it was not easy for them. So,
I
don't think Chelsea are a great attacking team, to be honest, but still, like.
No. 100% agree with that. So that's our outlook on Zenit. Obviously, their danger man they got 2 danger men. They have Sardar Azmoun and Malcolm, because Malcolm is he's in good form right now. I know there's all the banter back and forth saying, hey, what a waste of money he was for Barcelona, blah blah.
I don't know why.
Oh,
are you back?
Should I continue to talk? Yeah, I think we're back.
Can you see us?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Sergei Simak, who's the coach for Zenit, I don't know if he's like, this is all obviously no one knows is actually happening until the lineups are posted tomorrow. But does he start Zuba? That's been more beneficial for Juventus, but
I would say yes. If he starts, like, he's not mobile.
You think he's going to start Zuba?
I'm not sure, but
okay.
He's not mobile, so
yeah,
I think it will be an advantage for us, no?
For sure, I agree with that. Maybe they have a game plan where they just knock it long to Zuba so he can hold it up for Malcolm and Claudinho to come get the ball. Again, we'll have to see how they set up, because I'm not so sure they're going to start in a 5-4-1. That's my opinion. I think that's too defensive, especially at home, and they're not packing the midfield at all, which they should. If they want, how do you beat Juventus? You pack the midfield, right?
Yeah.
Well, how do you try and beat Juventus?
Oh my god. Keep talking. My camera just froze.
Your camera's okay.
I have no idea.
Yeah. So moving on. At this point, we don't know much about Zenit. We know they're top of the league. We know they're struggling recently, and we know probable starters. So that's all we can really comment on. We haven't played them since, like Alejandro mentioned to me before the show started, we haven't played them since the 08-09 Champions League group stage, where Del Piero scored that banger from like 40 yards. So we don't have much history between the two teams. I saw a report that it might snow tomorrow.
Really?
So that's not, so that's never a good thing.
No.
The pitch might be chopped up, but at the end of the day, it's 2021. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm going to check my weather network right now.
Maybe it will be like Galatasaray away.
Oh, that'd be horrible.
That was just banter. Like,
yeah,
the pitch we needed to play on. That was embarrassing.
So it's -2 there right now. And tomorrow
great.
it will be... So when's kickoff? Kickoff in Russia will be late, right?
9, so that's, I would say 11.
Oh, so it'll be 9 degrees and rain. So it's going to snow during the day, and it'll be rainier at night.
Great.
So the pitch is not going to be good. Not good at all. That might play to our advantage because we don't have the most technical players in midfield. So
I don't know.
Long balls to Chiesa. Let's go. Now, if we want to bring out what we think or what is reported for tomorrow for our lineup, Ale, you got the graphics or no?
Yeah. Let me pull it up.
So as he's doing that, we're going to preface again saying we don't think this is going to be the actual lineup because it never is. There's always some changes before actual kickoff. So as you see on the screen there,
to be honest, I think it will be the lineup.
It will be this exact one tomorrow?
I think so.
Nice. Okay.
But wait. But not in the 4-3-3.
So you say Bernardeschi's going to pull back into midfield. Yeah. So 4-4-2, just Bernardeschi comes diagonally to the left.
Yeah.
That's fair. So as we see there, this is structured in a 4-3-3 with Sandro, Bonucci, De Ligt. Is that Cuadrado playing right back or Danilo?
No, it's Danilo.
Sorry, I got the comments again. And then Cuadrado's in midfield with Arthur and Locatelli.
No. It's McKennie.
I can't. Oh, it's McKennie.
Yeah.
Oof. Oof. He's from Texas. They don't got snow there. I'm kidding. Chiesa, Morata, and Bernardeschi up top. Obviously, like you said, it's probably going to be more of a 4-3-3.
Yeah. You cannot leave McKennie alone out there.
I trust him. I trust him in a defensive phase, but attacking, I don't trust him at all.
I don't trust him with Arthur at the moment because he's just back. So I don't know how that's gonna work. Like, I mean,
it's tough. He's got a lot of problems right now.
Yeah, but Allegri said he can play as basically Regista or as a number 8, but
Arthur. You're talking about Arthur, yeah.
But he said he needs to alternate with Locatelli and Betancourt. So I don't know. Like, the reports are saying he's starting, but then again, if you think about it, like, is he? Out of nowhere.
For Arthur's sake, yeah.
Yeah, like, is he out of nowhere and also on a 4-3-3? Because again, I saw the 4-3-3, and then Romeo said that the trident basically.
Yeah, the attacking trident.
I mean, if you're saying this, it's gonna be 4-3-3. Like, otherwise you would not say trident. Like, it's gonna be a classic 4-2-2. I will be shocked if he switches up for this type of game out of nowhere. I will be shocked.
It's weird though because you can't. How many days did you have to practice this?
Yeah, that was.
You played our game Sunday night in terms of their time. Then you had a recovery day, and they did picture day yesterday or whatever. Yeah. And then today they had a quick session, and they flew out to St. Petersburg.
Yeah, that's what. It's very.
I don't see how they're going to do a 4-3-3 tomorrow.
No, me neither.
So
also, this reminds me of the start of the season, just trying things out. Because he said in the press conference at the start, I made mistakes because some of the players I didn't know very well.
Yeah.
So I thought he could have done one thing, but he couldn't. Like, also because he didn't have time in training. So He tried
I
it
think
out.
he directed that at McKennie because he tried to put him as a false nine.
I mean, everybody knew that. Like, if you watch him in training, I would think like 2 days you can see no.
Yeah.
His feet, like basically, he has bad feet to do that, to play that position.
Yeah.
And also his awareness is a bit, like he said again after before the Roma game, he said McKennie's basically understanding how to play now because he runs around on the field. Like, he's basically saying he's tactical. He's not there at the moment. So
No.
that's why I'm scared if he plays in the 4-3-3.
He's a good athlete. That's what he's saying. He's a good athlete. The only reason why I like this particular lineup right now is because it allows Locatelli further forward, and it actually allows Chiesa to play in a position where he doesn't have to receive the ball back to goal.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't like McKennie, like you said, as the protector for Arthur. And obviously, Bernardeschi is still on the starting lineup. So.
Yeah. Wait.
But this lineup also gives Cuadrado a time to breathe.
Yeah, he needs.
Which I think is good. Wait,
Akin is saying you deserve more views and likes. You're consistent and you provide service to the English-speaking fans. I usually watch Pepe, but your channel is great too. Thanks, man. And you should.
Awesome, that's good to hear.
You should watch Pepe.
Yeah.
But also us. Like.
Yeah. Support both if you can.
Yeah, and David is saying tell your friends. Yeah, if you can share the link basically on social media.
Yep.
Just like the video.
Social media, yeah.
Only 13 likes. Only 13 likes. 26 people.
13. Oh my goodness.
Like I said it before, I forget to like videos, but if you like videos, we get into a sort of algorithm, and other Juventus fans will see the stream, will see the videos.
Yeah.
So that's why you need to like
help
the video.
us, help you.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to point out though about this as well, especially because we see Danilo starting right back again. If the quote is true that he told the Brazilian national team coach not to play him, he's a legend. Like, what a guy. Obviously not you. I'm just saying, like, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
Did you hear that report?
Yeah. Because I tweeted it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
because his standing on the Brazilian national team, like he is a starter, but like
that's why
he's a fringe starter at this point. So for him to ask not to play in order to be ready for Roma and Zenit, wow, what a guy!
Yeah, and to be honest, he didn't play great against Roma, so.
No, he didn't. He did not.
So maybe he should have played.
The thought was there. Yeah.
The thought is that's what counts.
What counts. Yeah.
But no, that's what I said. That's what I said with Dybala, like going to play for the national team when he was injured. Like, stay at home.
Yeah.
Like, just
say
no. He went to Argentina when he was injured, and he sat on the bench for 3 games straight. Yep. Like, just stay at home. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, for sure. The mileage that goes into all that, he still has to train with Argentina. It's not worth it, and he knows. Obviously, again, in his case, it's weird because he's good enough, obviously, to make the team. But there's so many players that their coach prefers to him that it's like, oh my god, I'm not like, what the hell's the point?
Yeah.
Say Messi got hurt, or Martinez got hurt, or one of the Correas got hurt. Then you say, okay, I'll go, no problem, because I know I'm going to play. But if they're all there, you're like 5th on the pecking order there.
Yeah.
So but whatever. So if we do, I see YFG. He's really going for the 4-4-2. He's pretty much in line with what we're thinking. But if we do go 4-3-3, because Arthur is starting and we do need protection, how do you see this going up against a 5-4-1 potentially?
If they play 5-4-1, I think he will be okay.
Yes,
I think he will be okay. But if not, then I mean, we need to see how you will react, because we haven't seen it before. Like, okay, we've seen him last season, but I don't think that's the same. So, but if they play basically with 10 in the box, that's what the 5-4-1 is. Then I think he will be okay. Like, there won't be much pressure.
Correct.
So maybe it's a 4-4-2, and then when the game goes on, if you see like they're defending with 10, you can switch to a 4-3-3.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't think. No, I'm not think. I'm sure. Like Bernardeschi doesn't add much of a threat. Like, let's be honest.
No, he doesn't.
I cannot believe if he plays 4-3-3 and Kulusevski is still on the bench. I think he doesn't have a career at the club. Like,
yeah,
I mean, a future.
This is the one game where you definitely don't need Bernardeschi.
No, if you play like this, like, no.
Yeah, you don't need him at all. You got another dude who's more creative and he's left-footed as well, so the balance doesn't change. And this is one of the games where you just let him run loose, I guess, because if you did do a 4-3-3, there's no reason why Kulusevski shouldn't be starting. Now, I was going to say, if they do play a 5 in the back, Zenit, I like Morata playing against the 3 center backs because he's very mobile and he'll run across the lines and he'll create problems for them. And I think that's why McKennie might be also starting, just so he can go up and be that guy to get into the box. Because what did we discuss that one time? We discussed that his runs into the box are incredible. We're talking about McKennie.
Sorry, I missed that one.
Yeah. Okay. So we were talking about like a couple of weeks ago about McKennie, and his arrival into the box is very good.
Yeah.
Like it's his best quality probably.
It is.
Maybe that's why he's also in this lineup, because Allegri knows that Morata's mobile enough to take away some defenders and open up space.
Yeah, maybe, but I think the problem is he's not taking the chances. Like,
no, of course,
he missed a lot.
But
like, he needs.
Obviously, Allegri's trusting him at this point, right?
I mean, if he plays tomorrow, and he stinks the place out, I think we will not see him anytime soon again. Like, because he's playing, because Betancourt, he needs a rest. Like, he's playing every game, even for the national team, and Rabiot's out. But if McKennie does not perform tomorrow, Rabiot's back. Like, he's back, he's playing. If Betancourt is out, Rabiot's playing. So he will be last choice play. just in front of Ramsey. So I forgot about Ramsey. He's still with us, but so yeah, if he plays tomorrow, he needs to perform like last season type of performance. Like, I'm not saying he needs to score, but
no. Like,
he needs to be dangerous at some point.
Yes. Or make a good final ball or something.
Yeah, like against.
He has to show us that he belongs.
Yeah, like against Roma, Betancourt. I don't know if you remember that pass, just basically no look to Keane when that incident happened with Keane. I've seen that before from Betancourt, like in 2 years basically, and he did that. So
his confidence is skying up, and Betancourt. I like it, and I like that he's being rested because that guy runs a marathon every game.
Yeah, he runs a lot,
and his engine is unbelievable.
I mean, that's why Allegri likes him. Like, he can go for extra time also without a problem. He can keep running. Yeah, he's always there. Like I said, his end product and stuff like that isn't all that, but defensively he does his job, and that's why he will get picked over Rabiot, I think, also, who doesn't run. Yeah. And over McKennie if he doesn't perform.
Yep,
so it's definitely a big opportunity for him.
I do. So going by probable lineups so far, I do like how we are set up here, minus Bernardeschi. And I saw someone say, leave Bernardeschi alone or something, or let him play against Zenit. No.
I mean, he played quite a few games. Like, he's playing a lot.
Yeah, so let Kulusevski get his chance.
I'm not saying he's awful. Like, for most of the games, he's bad. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
Against Chelsea, he was good, and against Roma, he was also okay. But that's 2 games compared to the other 5 or something like that. And Kulusevski, what does he get? 10 minutes here, 5 minutes there, 15.
Yeah.
That's not gonna work. Like, it's just not. It's not gonna work for Kulusevski.
Yeah, you don't develop like that.
No, he needs to start. If he's bad, you take him off.
Yep. Sonny says we need Bentancur for Inter. I 100% agree.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We need like the South Americans that aren't starting, like Cuadrado, like Bentancur, apparently not starting. We'll see. Those guys do need a break, for sure. I think this is the game to let them rest a bit, because what we see on the screen here, it doesn't look like a team that's vulnerable. Like, it still looks solid, and we're not going to lose, or we shouldn't lose.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood, exactly. Because Delit, obviously, our best defender. Danilo, solid right back. Alexandros, 2017 Sandro, so like he's good. And Bonucci, he can pass the ball. And then we still have Locatelli playing in midfield, so he's got the grinta and the spirit that'll connect everybody together. And I'm not worried with that if that lineup plays tomorrow.
No, I'm not worried.
Defensively speaking.
No, also I would say also going forward, like, I mean.
Yeah. You get why it's set up like this. That's what I understand his rationale.
Yeah. Also, it will benefit Chiesa a lot. Like,
yes,
not playing with a two up front, basically with Keane or Morata. And I don't think that's just. Maybe in time he can play that position, but I prefer not to play him over there. Just play him on the wing.
I prefer him to receive the ball side on and go dribble at people. That's what he's most effective at.
Yeah.
And as a striker, it's not happening unless you run into channels. And against Roma, that was not happening.
No, he was also dropping very deep to pick up the ball at times.
Yeah.
Which I know. So it will benefit if we play 4-4-2. It's better than playing up top, but still.
Yeah.
It's still not his best. He will not be at his best, in my opinion. But also, he needs a rest. Like, so it's basically a coin toss between him and Cuadrado, who's gonna get the rest tomorrow. And I think it's gonna be Cuadrado. I think if you win, sorry. Against Inter, you can play again with Chiesa, and then in midweek Sassuolo, hopefully Dybala's back. Yeah. Or you can play Kulusevski or Morata, and then you can give Chiesa a run at home against Sassuolo. Not an easy game, but I mean, it's different than playing Zenit away and Inter away.
Yeah, you need him for these next two matches, and then if all goes well, take a break, buddy.
Yeah.
Do your part so it does all go well, and earn your break. Earn your break against Sassuolo. Sonny says, I would assume Bernardeschi on the left and Chiesa on the right, so we can switch between 4-4-2 and 4-3-3 easily. But who's going to be the forward if they are both become wingers? That's the thing. That's the only thing I would have to say about that, Sonny. So I'm not one of those guys will have to play up top with Morata if they do convert to a 4-3-3 or 4-4-2. Sorry.
Yeah.
So other than that, what do you think? What do you think Allegri is going to do tomorrow? What do you personally think? Do you think he sticks with this, or do you think he goes back to what he knows?
Oh my god, no! I think he's going to play 4-4-2.
You think he's going to go back to what he knows, 4-4-2?
I don't think he's going to change that. If that's the case, do you think McKennie becomes the right midfielder and Bernardeschi becomes the left midfielder, and it's Chiesa and Morata up top? Or is it reversed? Or is it Chiesa in midfield and Bernardeschi up top with Morata? I don't know. That's something I don't know. Like, it could be either of them.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think he will be Chiesa.
You think up top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be that.
That's fair. But we do get a boost of confidence because Morata is back, so that's good.
Yeah.
He looks fine. He looks sharp against Roma for the 20 minutes he played. Except for the first pass where he sent it to Abraham.
Yeah, that was
bad.
The
rest of the game he was fine. He was really good. Touch looked good. So I'm happy about that. Obviously, we're so close to full squad fitness. Yeah. It's just Rabiot has to recover or take his last couple days off. And then Dybala apparently will be fine for Inter.
Yeah.
That was the word on the street, right?
Oh, he could be on the bench. Like he could be called up.
Yeah, yeah. So, if someone or Zenit, Kyle George is not on the Champions League squad list, so he'll be playing tomorrow against Albino Leffe, U23s.
Yeah.
Is that right? Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you got 3 games for Juventus tomorrow. You got Champions League game, UEFA Youth League game, and you got a U23 game. Lots of stuff going on.
I'm not gonna watch. Which time? What time is U23? It's around 5.
I have no idea what time.
Yeah.
I have no idea what time the U23 is, but the Youth League game I probably will catch, only because it's during my workday, so I'll have time.
Is it streamed on the app?
It should be on UEFA TV.
Oh, the U team, you mean? Ah, okay.
Yeah.
19, okay. I don't know. I will see. I will need to check the lineup first.
Yeah.
Who's playing? Then
No,
I'll
if
decide.
Sule and Moretti are playing, I'm definitely watching.
I think if the under 23s are playing, I think one of them will play with them, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's fair. I hope. If Kyle George is playing, that means Sule should probably play U19 because of forward, right?
Yeah.
So that makes sense there. So looking at this lineup again, when does Locatelli get a rest?
Never.
Never, eh? He's honestly, so I think Davide said it yesterday. He basically said he unlocked Bentancur, which I agree with.
Yeah.
He allowed Bentancur to have more freedom around the park, and there's a capable guy to help him protect the defense. So I'm scared if and when Locatelli does get his break, because he definitely needs a break. But I'm scared for what the midfield will look like in that game in particular.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So, is that going to happen? No, he's going to have to play against Sassuolo as well, because that's his old club, right? You think he wants to play that game?
I think he will get a rest.
Yeah?
Yeah. You cannot play every week in, week out.
Yeah. And midweek.
Yeah. So, I think he will get a rest against Sassuolo.
The more and more I look at this lineup, the more I'm happy.
If it's going to be this one.
If it is going to be this exact setup and shape and players, personnel, I think it'll be an enjoyable game to watch even tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I want to see Arthur and Locatelli connect. I want to see McKennie get up the park. I want to see Morata do his usual busy business. And I want to see Chiesa in a proper position that he's used to.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm happy Delit's healthy and able to go. And I'm ready. I'm ready for tomorrow, man. Should be good.
It should be.
Yeah. So moving on, I see the comment saying Sani says he can rest when Arthur can play a full game. So he's talking about Locatelli, obviously. Okay, but do we know that Arthur he's not the same player, he's not the same style and caliber as Locatelli.
No, it's different players.
Yeah. So I get everyone's hyped that Arthur's back, but we have to see what we have in him. Like against Roma, he had a nice little cameo, but can he do it for at least 70 minutes? We'll see tomorrow if he starts.
Yeah. That's the question.
Yeah. Again, this is all up in the air. Oh, Joseph Carvalho, what's up, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. And Jockey Bro just asked, do you think Arthur has the full 90 minutes in him? No.
No. Not at all.
I don't think when he's fully fit, he has 90 minutes in him.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you disagree? Yeah.
He always looks a bit unlikely towards the end, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very
I remember one time, it was like the 47, halftime just happened. And the second half just began, and he sprinted. He actually sprinted once, which I've never seen him do before. And he came back into defensive shape. The ball got kicked out of bounds, and he was on his he was holding his knees like he was pooched.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I was like, oh, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
He
set.
smokes too much shisha or hookah or whatever.
I mean, if he plays 60 minutes,
You're happy if he's played 60 minutes.
Yeah.
And of course, coming off injury
Yeah.
and a 4-month layoff, if he plays 60 minutes, you actually are happy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not being tongue in cheek there. Like, I am happy if he does get 60 minutes in tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So, reading in the chat a bit. You guys are having your own conversations. I like it. So Delgawi says, Delgawi says, is Rabiot fit? If yes, should start over McKennie. So he's not technically because he got the vid.
Yeah.
So he'll be back apparently by Sunday. So that's why McKennie gets to start, and he'll get another shot. He'll get another kick at the can.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'm okay with it because, again, we are in a good position right now in the Champions League to I'm not saying mess around or screw around, but like to try a little bit different things.
I agree.
So if you want, we can get into prediction time because we've covered Zenit, we covered the press conference, we covered what we're doing, potentially. Is there anything else you want to do before we get into predictions?
No.
All right.
Let me think.
You go.
I'm going to say... let me think. Oh, fuck.
Dude, it's the only real question and part of the preview show we have that's you should be prepared for.
Yeah, but because I'm split between the lineup, like.
Well, just do your prediction based on what you saw and what you know.
I'm gonna say 2-0.
You stole mine. Okay. And goal scorers?
Oh, I would say Chiesa and Locatelli.
Chiesa and Locatelli to score for Ale tomorrow in a 2-0 victory away, match day 3. And I'm going 1-0, and I'm going Weston McKennie if he starts.
Yeah.
He's going to get his goal.
Finally.
I was really close when I said Bentancur.
When did he score?
What?
Was he? What game?
I picked Bentancur. For the Roma game, I said I picked Bentancur to score.
I mean,
and he headed it off Keenan in.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
So,
man, that was
Vaughn says, did McKennie play for the U.S. national team? He did.
He did, yeah.
He played a lot, actually. Sonny's okay with our predictions, so okay, Sonny.
I think Julian is out for today. He blocked. Yeah, guys. We're gonna wrap it up. So, like the video. Only 16 likes. Remember, you can become a member by joining the members button. And then you can go... you can join our Discord group, or Discord chat, where we chat during the games. Sunny joined, Davide joined. So you guys can join. We will be back tomorrow with a match reaction, player ratings, and a live. So